Well, from what I understand, and you can see from the visuals, they were at the airport. They were just about a minute or a minute and a half out. They were in their final approach. And typically, in an aircraft, most 90% of instances happen on takeoff or on landing. And, of course, a better, explanation would be given to you by a Learjet pilot. I'm not a pilot to give a qualified explanation for that. But it does appear that, there was some speculation that he said he could not see the runway, and then autopilot shuts off. He was obviously doing a manual landing, or and then the aircraft veered off. So we are yet to discern. I don't want to speculate
Understood.
unnecessarily, because it's a sensitive matter. It involves the deputy chief minister of the state and an air crash. Air crash is always very sensitive. We need to be sensitized. In fact, some channels are actually showing videos of the body, and I would request that they do not do that. I've had the privilege of working with Ajit Dada about 15 years ago. Dynamic man. He's transformed PCMC and this district to a great deal, and dashing man. It's a very, very big loss to Maharashtra and to Indian politics that he is no more with us.
I'll just repeat what Mr. Lazar just said. We should stay clear of speculation. That's a stance we always take here at WION. And as Mr. Lazar mentioned, of course, the visuals, we're taking them very, very sensitively, keeping everybody's emotions in mind. It is a devastating accident which has taken place. Will have a lot of complications. But as of now, as you mentioned, Mr. Lazar, you've personally interacted with Mr. Pawar. And this was, regardless of how many years ago, he was always a grassroots man, whether it was 20 years ago or 10 years ago or just yesterday. Give us your experiences of working with him and how he used to be with his admirers or anybody who was in his jurisdiction.
Well, I ran a trade union, and we split from one political party about 15 years ago and joined the NCP, of which he was one of the leaders. He was in government at that time. And he was a dynamic, dashing, very, very effusive leader, in the sense, he started his day at 4:35 in the morning. So he gave you appointments at 5 a.m., at 5:30, and he would be there ahead of time at every meeting. So very brief couple of months that I did spend interacting with Dada, but I've seen the changes on the ground. I live in this district. So Supriya Sule is my MP. I'm also in the Purandar constituency, which is in Baramati. So I've seen the family, reasonably close. But we've dealt with Dada years and years ago. And I will tell you this, that he had a rough way about doing business, but he was very, very efficient. If he wanted to get something done, he got it done. He was feared and loved amongst his followers and supporters, and they will miss him. I will tell you that the Pune district and PCMC, Baramati, this whole area of Maharashtra will miss his dynamism, regardless of what other noise surrounded his split time in office. He was very efficient in that sense. Yes, and Om Shanti to him.